You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're up 2-0?
Job's not finished.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Late to Hoops today. I just got to say this right away before we get into the mud of this video. I'm not saying that this is a bad look for the Lakers per se. I do understand that the main reason they're celebrating to an extent that they are is because not only is this their first win of the season, but obviously this is their first win under new head coach Darvin Ham. He's been messing around a lot with the lineup adjustments, and you can see how much emotion he had in these press game conferences and press game pressers, just talking about how much of a challenge it's been to kind of work with three different superstar players and just get this type of win. But turning that on itself, should three superstar players be reacting like this to this a regular season win? When this game was over last night, I thought to myself, yes, it was a great win, but like I said, the way they celebrated it and the way they talk about it after winning it just kind of makes me curious. What are this team's expectations exactly? If you guys are on NBA Twitter or Instagram or any media, you've probably seen a lot of people clowning the Lakers and comparing them to the Timberwolves last year when they won the play-in game, and I guess it makes sense, especially when you consider that Patrick Beverley is at the helm of both of these teams. And this was a great game. It's a huge regular season win over Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, he's an MVP candidate always, and their team has just obviously gotten a lot better with the fact that Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray are returning. So this matchup, it was a big win, obviously going into this 0-5, but there's still a lot to figure out if you're the Lakers. First and foremost, can they see this type of production and energy and electricity and movement without LeBron playing 36 minutes a night? Can we keep this going if LeBron can cut it back to 25 or even 30 minutes a night? This season, through the first 6 games, he is averaging just that, 36 minutes a game. And a big concern of mine is health, obviously. With that many miles on the body, I feel like I say this in every video I talk about LeBron, but he just shouldn't have to be at the forefront of facilitating this Lakers team. And that's why in the third quarter, it was really refreshing for me to sit and watch Westbrook and Anthony Davis take a shot at playing a two-man game. There were some careless turnovers and they were kind of limit testing a little bit, but all in all, they took care of the ball really well tonight. They didn't even reach double-digit turnovers, and sometimes Russell Westbrook can do that on his own. So it was really awesome to see them play. They only had 8 turnovers, which was 1 less than the Nuggets, who had 9. And outside of LeBron playing too many minutes, the second question I have is Kendrick Nunn just out of the rotation based on the first couple games? I understand that it's critical that they're making these different type of adjustments, but if this is the case, it's time to move on from him. And I know that it's not possible until December 14th. He will have value if you just continue to keep playing him a little bit. A lot of teams need guards who can create their own shot and score off the bench, and I know you're probably hearing me say that and saying, well, don't the Lakers need that? Well, yes, but with Darvin Ham's new system, it seems like they're starting to play Westbrook and Austin Reeves as the backcourt bench, and they're getting sizable minutes. Austin, he's gotten through 6 games 23 minutes a game. Russ has gotten 30 minutes a game. Not to mention, you have other guards like Lonnie Walker. He takes up 31 minutes a game. Pat Bev, he takes up 28 minutes a game. They just have a lot of guard play, and with Darvin Ham having his first year being here, he just has a lot to figure out, and I understand. I just hope that they can move Nunn and maybe get some wing depth so that LeBron's able to sit. I like to think that they brought Juan Toscano Anderson onto this roster and team so that they would have more wing depth, but he did roll his ankle. I think it was a couple nights ago, and in the games he's been playing, I can't lie to you and say that he's looked good. I know that they've been trying to play Wayne Gabriel a little bit. He got like 10 minutes last night, I think, in the third quarter, and you know, he's a big wing, but he is probably not the answer for the future. They do need someone who can play some defense and shoot the 3. Aside from that, though, the Lakers just came to play tonight. Honestly, they were doing all the little things it takes to win regular season games at the highest level. They out-rebounded them, they shot the 3 better, they shot better from the free throw line, and they shot better from the field. They played really good team defense that probably shows up on advanced stats, but I don't have the time to look for those right now. Just from watching the game, I was able to just see, especially in the second half, they didn't give up playing this team defense. I'm pretty sure Denver was up by 8 or 9, and they were going on a crazy run in the third quarter, but the Lakers ended up going on a 12-2. It could have been 14-2 run, but the Lakers were just able to slow down Jokic a lot in the second half, and there were some poor takes from Jeff Green, but otherwise the Lakers, they actually made it hard on them, and for that I'm proud. But now to explain the whole thumbnail and title of this video, I just want to take a couple of minutes and talk about how kind of insane it is that the Lakers and the Celtics, they're holding up their end of the bargain. They're still an amazing franchise and a prestigious franchise. Obviously, they reached the finals last year. I know they didn't win, but they reached the finals last year, and they've remained competitive all the way throughout the 2010s and even to start the 2020s. But the LA Lakers were looked at as one of the most, if not the most prestigious franchise in NBA history. Just a winning culture, a winning franchise, and it just says a lot. You guys saw that clip in the beginning. The way Kobe, obviously Kobe the Mamba, he's on a different level than everyone in the NBA, especially in today's game. But it just says a lot that he was so poised, such a killer, so ready for the next game. You know, okay, we won this one, but I'm focusing on the next one, the next big thing in front of me. And then you just see the Lakers almost like a poverty franchise celebrating this type of win. And I'm not, again, I understand that this was about Darvin Ham and his first head coach win, but when you just look at the bigger picture, it's like you guys started 0-5 after tweeting for the second year in a row that we should keep the same energy and that it's going to be an amazing season. And I understand that we have 74, however many games left, and they could go 74-0, and this whole video could be so irrelevant. But I'm just saying that it's such a cultural difference that we and I and you guys who are watching this video, we've been watching basketball and hoops for so long to see that the Lakers have officially gone from the prestigious championship winning, MVP winning, boasting, amazing Showtime LA Lakers to, if they're playing the Kings, we don't know if they're going to win. Or if they're up by 10 points in the fourth quarter, we don't know if they're going to win. Or if LeBron doesn't play 36 minutes a night, we don't know if they're going to win. You know, like I really do think when you put that in perspective, it's crazy. And especially with the fact that LeBron may retire after this year. So just my message for you guys, appreciate the people and the basketball players that you watch every day, night in and night out. These guys, yes, they are basketballs and their professions, but as fans and viewers of the game, we really do just have to appreciate what they do for us night in and night out. And just speaking of that, I appreciate what you guys do for me night in and night out, always leaving comments and likes and subscribing. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you more than ever. I hope you guys had a great Halloween and great rest of your day. Stay safe if you guys are going out there and trick-or-treating. Peace.